Wizards here in Washington, D.C. as we bring you an interconference match here at the NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and is working their way through a road against a team that has every expectation of beating them. They'll need to play a complete game to snare a win.
Yeah, and they're coming to this game also looking after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not.
You tend to remember the losses more than the wins. What might have gone differently when you've lost a game. You feel a lot better when you can answer back with a win, but you got to earn it.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for alive, and Cousins throws it down. Now here's Wall. 15 points from him the last game against the Heat in Miami.
But his passing just blew me away. Was a breath of fresh air.
Freak. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And that one's good. Freak.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Here's Washington. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And, you know, they'd say they were aggressive. The other guys might say they got a favorable whistle. We'll see if that continues tonight and what gives.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the bat.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right. Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Defense right on him. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77%.
Here's Beal. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Let's Allen and Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. And it's Vucevic and it's Craig in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Stevenson kicks to Freak. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Freak's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Kings. Stolen by Stevenson. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He ended with 25 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. That's a heads-up play there on offense. The pump fake cleared the way for the nice layup.
Beal dishes the Wall. Here's Akedia. Washington gets it back. Picked by Vucevic. It's Wall with the drive. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's stolen by Wall. By himself.
That and that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Curry passes to Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, what a nice-looking shot. DeMarcus Cousins getting it done.
Wall against Curry. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Akedia. It's good from long range. He has 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Freak missing. Washington leading now by 11. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Charlotte.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Here's Beal. Banked in off the glass. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
And so we conclude the first half. Wizards lead by 8. And now we'll send it.
Bradley, it's certain.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
We've seen John Wall handling his business. 13 points and the 2 nice steals as well.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
On the floor for Sacramento, Freak. He's in at point guard. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Curry. And it's Vaughn in at the 2-guard spot. Wizards leading by 7. And Beal kicks to Wall. At the elbow, Vucevic pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Vucevic has got 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Wizards on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
They get it back. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Sacramento, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Up the floor. Finished off the break. He's got 9.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here on our 2K leaderboard, you see a breakdown of the best free throw shooting centers and power forwards over the past month. 5th, Willie Cauley Stein.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
It really does. I mean, defenders have to be a little more cautious than they would be ordinarily. Hack one of these fellas, and they'll cash in.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Washington with it. They're leading by 8. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Picked by Vucevic. Back to Wall. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here's Cousins, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Cousins. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them.
And let's see the stat. On Bradley Beal. He's really stood out for them over the past month. 4th in free throw percentage, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And, you know, he's been deadly from the charity stripe. Phenomenal asset to have on your team, a dead-eye free throw shooter.
Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. And it's Freak missing.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
To the wing on the left. Shoots from the corner. Here's Beal. And it's Freak with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Curry kicks to Freak. From 11 feet away. No luck. Wall with some nice defense.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
To the paint. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock.
Get some ball with the Timberwolves, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Kings, just way behind.
And checking out Sacramento, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall into perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Price is checked in for Curry. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Freak's got 13.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And that one's good. Price.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Picked by Vucevic. Wall dishes to Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Lane. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Back to Price. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. In fourth, the Wizards.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
Wizards making a switch here. Wells is checked in. The Kings also with the sub. Larkin's checked in.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Finishes the break with a slam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Freak.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Gortat kicks to Beverly. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wall draws the double. Here's Wells, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Freak, and that misses badly. Air ball.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lance Stevenson.
The Wizards have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And the first one drops. And the Wizards making a change here. Carl's checked in.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 20 seconds left to play in the third. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Wall. He's got 20. There's a good screen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. 6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Washington, John Wall.
And so he makes both from the line. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Beverly with the ball. Dishes it to Vucevic. Vaughn with the rebound. Vaughn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And for Sacramento, Freak, he's in at the point. Curry is out there with Cauley-Stein. Then there's Koufos, and it's Vaughn in at the 2-guard. Kicks it to Freak. Washington with the rebound.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And for the Wizards. And there's the feed to Beverly. Right wing. Here's Akedia. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Wizards lead by 18. And the Kings shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Now here's Freak, defended by Beverly. Offensive rebound. Koufos outside for Curry. Vaughn, the pass to Curry. Here's Freak. Vucevic with the block. A nice shot by Koufos.
Costa Koufos.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Timeouts charged for Washington.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage.